ATG for CrossFit protocol number 1 is 4 sets of 8 warm-up reps and then 4 sets of 8 working reps, trying to get front hamstring to cover the calf without back knee touching the floor. If you're in a class setting, I would just do the 4 sets of 8 warm-up reps as a mobility prep before a workout that has squats in it. And in that case, I wouldn't use heel elevation devices. I would wear whatever shoe you're going to be wearing in your working session. So you're training in that squat pattern one at a time. Notice instead of going more up and down like a squat, we're going diagonal. So we're getting into more directly loaded mobility while lengthening those back hip flexors. So I'm a basketball player, but my mentor, originally Charles Poliquin, was farther removed from looking like a basketball player at 5'5" than I am from being a CrossFitter. The point is that the same things that I've used, I feel the need now to think about how can I use ATG to help CrossFitters based on feedback coming in from CrossFit coaches who learn ATG and then are able to help more people in their communities, able to keep their classes healthier. So we're going to be covering 5 different protocols. This is one of them, with what the protocol is, what I would advise in a class setting, and then for someone who wants to be more elite and bulletproof for the sport of CrossFit, what's the structural balance number? With this one, the structural balance number is to warm up and do your working sets with 48% of what you would want to comfortably be cleaning. Like if you want to clean a weight like super comfortably, knees super bulletproof from it, I'm not saying everyone can do 48% or that it's easy or that you should rush it. These are numbers passed down using different mathematics from Charles Poliquin's experience helping athletes win Olympic medals in over 20 different sports. So I've used this exercise and this number. You can scale the front ankle mobility. I advise that if you're doing a dedicated session, the slant will help you build more knee and more vastus medialis, which the more proportion you have of that to the rest of the quads, the less knee pain. It's also the most fast twitch of the quad. So it's kind of like a secret weapon in quad training is to use a slant, but I wouldn't use this if you're prepping for a squat session. So 4 sets of 8, just regressing by elevating the front foot if you need to as a mobility prep for a squat session, or 4 sets of 8 warm-up sets and using whatever level you have, 4 sets of 8 working sets as an actual dedicated supplement like after a session in order to build up weak knees. For me, basketball players, something like a deep knee bend squat dunk is not normal, especially if you've had knee surgeries. And I was actually showing you my knee surgery side that a doctor said wouldn't ever bend fully again. So this exercise gave me the gift of being able to do a squat dunk. And I also, the reason I showed it from this angle is to show how you're lengthening these rear hip flexors. And I think that potentiates you to use your hamstrings and glutes and lower back more. So if you think about an Olympic weightlift, well, for me, something like a windmill dunk in the air to be able to open up and use that posterior. So I don't have Olympic weightlifting examples to show you. I am starting to throw myself into a once-a-week CrossFit class so that I can really experience it. But hopefully I can fire you up a little bit with a skinny, tragic knee guy with short arms, squat dunking, and doing windmill dunks. This is Monday's session. Now let's go to Tuesday.